the thought experiment of Schrödinger's cat is that like you put a cat in a box, and is the cat alive or is it dead? Well, as long as the cat's in the box and you are not able to interact with it, it exists in both the state of being alive and dead. You know what I mean? It exists in both states at the same time because you have no confirmation. Like there's no way to know what state it's in, so it's in both. And this idea translates through like quantum physics, where there are like subatomic materials and ways that like different like like the pieces of atoms and things that exist behave molecules and whatever the way they behave, where they can exist in like two different states at once, where it's like, if you watch if you watch Breaking Bad, that whole Heisenberg thing, the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, is like I think it's like an extension of Schrödinger's cat, where like the behavior and like nature of something, it changes can. Well, how do I like it's almost like contingent upon the being observed, so it changes upon observation. That
right.
Like if you have an electron, when not being observed, it behaves.
It's like Toy Story, yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's also like Toy Story.
Yeah.
You're getting it. So the act of observation changes that which is being observed. You know what I mean? So when you're not looking at an electron, it's behaving one way, and then the mere act of now looking upon it changes the way it behaves. So you can never measure these things with any real objectivity, because you can only
there's no account. There's no account for what's actually
you can only perceive the way it behaves when it's being observed, but there's no way to perceive it when it's not observed, because for it to behave the way it behaves unobserved, it has to be unobserved. You know what I mean? So you never have like an accurate perception of what reality is. You know what I mean? and so that's what happens when you get sucked off at the milking table.
Yeah,
is that it's an unobserved behavior. It's an unobserved event. It's an unobserved.
No, but it is observed. It's observed by your penis when you orgasm.
I know what I'm saying. I'm saying like the
gender of the person.
That which is jacking you off and sucking you off and making you bust under the table. That whole the entity itself performing that act, and the whole event is unobserved. You know what I mean? And so
I'm with you, dude. No, like I'm understanding these concepts you're laying down, but personally, I don't 100% see how it applies to the milking table. And Will's trying to bail you out there. He said, yeah, and that's why trans porn isn't a sin.
Right. But that's what I'm saying, is that it's not until you pull your cock out and look into the hole to see who's down there that you gain any sort of confirmation. But that act in itself now changes the behavior of that which is being observed.
Right. So like if I look in there and I see that it's a guy, I see the beard, it's glistening, and then I like fuck it, put my dick back in there, then at that point,
right,
it's gay. It's confirmed gay.
Confirmed gay, exactly.
But the air of mystery can be
right.
It can be perceived in many different ways, or anyways, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like if you put your cock in the milking table and just let go and relinquish yourself to the unknown, to the unobserved. For all you know to be true is that you felt good for how it felt good. That's the immutable truth, is that you had a good time. You know what I mean? But then going searching for answers, the quest for more knowledge can be treacherous, because then,